Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing This is Billions. This is a game by Numidian Games. They are an independent game studio. This game was out on early access for a while, and then they made a campaign out of it. It is an incredibly fun game, a lot of replayability, super difficult at the same time, even on the easier levels. Highly recommend this game. So what we're going to do today is just kind of go through a little brief walkthrough of one of the easier levels that we can do. So we're going to go to new game, and you do have you have your campaign, which was a fully built campaign, lots of hours, gets difficult at the end. You have your survival game, which is what we're going to be playing today, and then the challenge of the week is something that is always kind of put on there for it. So what we're going to be doing today is going on to the survival game, and we're going to play here. And yes, I already have an unfinished survival game, so we're just going to let that one go. So we have some options of what we can play. So right now we're just going to go to the deep forest. In the depths of the forest there's peace. It seems like the infested some of these types of places. However, be careful. A colony full of humans does not go unnoticed to the sensitive senses of the infected, even if they are many days away. So we can kind of change how many infected we had till something just ridiculous to something very simple. And we're going to go very simple because we're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough of the game at the same time. Game duration, obviously, the longer the game is, the more time you have to build up. Shorter the game is, the harder it's going to be. So we're just going to play a very easy game right now for what we do. We're not going to get through this entire thing, but we're just going to go kind of through the basics of the game itself and talk about, you know, the positives and the negatives of the game. Okay, so the starting level is about always the same. We start with this single command center, and we are going to zoom out. We have a couple units here. We have some rangers, and we are actually going to send them immediately out to patrol. This game is very unforgiving. If you make a mistake, your game is generally done. So first thing we need to do, we have all of our resources over here. We have colonists, workers, food and energy, and then how much gold we get, plus how much wood we store per time. So obviously our first thing we need to do is start building up some wood and some people. So if we go here, we get, actually we're going to start with the people. We're going to start with the people. So here we're just going to kind of build. People bring in money, they bring in food. So that's the first thing that we are going to do. So obviously each of these tents brings down my food production just a little bit. And then we can also, let's see, oh, we got our first sawmill. So we can look at sawmills, and it will tell me kind of how much wood is in that local area. So obviously, if we look up here, we can get 10, 9, kind of up here. We'll go right there with 10. But in some other areas, we could not get as much. So we gotta wait for a second. While we're waiting, we're gonna explore. So the big thing is to explore your local area. So you want to make sure that you don't have any zombies going through. And there's my first. So this is a very weak zombie, though there is a pretty decent sized horde going on over there. We're actually gonna bring in some backup for her. Doesn't want to die alone here. So we're gonna let them slowly kind of pull those zombies one at a time. We're also going to investigate these areas in here. Okay, so just a little, we're just doing a little investigation here. Any open areas in your defenses, the zombies will find. And when they find them, your game is going to be over very quickly. So we unfortunately can't leave much open. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to continue to move these up. Okay, so more people. Oh, that's the hunter's cottage. I'm sorry. So hunter's cottage helps me get food. Food is definitely helped by forest. So we can get like, 12, 14 in here. Or 14 in there. We can get some 16s in here. But as you see, we have a little kind of grid that we need to build off of. So to build through that grid, we go to energy. And from energy, we can continue to like expand our area. So we're going to expand it. Going this way first, and we're going to do some expansion up in this direction, and if I have the money, expansion in that direction. Okay, so looking down here, we have our colonists, which is dwellings for people. Resources, obviously gets us some resources. Energy is for electricity. Industry is our industry buildings, so warehouses, woodworking shops. Military, obviously, and then pure defenses. Okay, so gonna move these guys up a little bit more. Still just kind of clearing around. We do have some weakness, like I said, we do have a little bit of weakness in our stuff, so we're going to try to build in this area in here at the moment. Okay, so now that I have that kind of built, we're going to build a couple more colonist people. Well, oh, that's blocking free access to another building, so sometimes your buildings do get very much jammed in that area, but now we have kind of run out of food. So we actually built the fisherman's cottage. That's second place for food. Get one over there. We can also kind of get another hunter's cottage over here. Obviously here, not so much. After a certain amount of people, we can get little mayors. Mayors help us do small things like that. So this is vote for Ryan or vote for Violet. She gives us more gold reserve. He gives us more wood and stone reserve. So right now we're going to go with that. So all of our reserves are now up a little bit. Okay, and also we're going to continue to build our hunter's cottages. The best spots that we can get food. Okay, so that's there. And then we can also build another fisherman's wharf in there. Okay, so food is pretty good, workers are good, energy is good. That's pretty nice. Okay, so now we can build a quarry. Quarry mines whatever smaller resources we can in there, which is iron right there. Iron and other stuff. So, okay. This also provides oil, which will be much later in the game. We are slowly working our way up, trying to clear those guys out. Okay, so we could do wood workshop, which is going to do more research, but we still need to research warehouse. We still need to get, actually we can go ahead and start with our military base. So we're just going to kind of tuck that in there. I want to start being able to expand a lot quicker than I am at the moment. And obviously I need more soldiers to be able to expand and to cover all my checkpoints. Okay, so let's go ahead and we can build some more houses. Let's build them right here. Okay, yep, and out of energy. So we might actually need to build a mill next. So a mill produces energy, which is kind of nice.
You are going to pay me for this, right? Okay.
We're going to actually just do a good little scout around here for a second. I think we've cleared most of the horde.
What's up? Any infected around?
And we have. Okay, so we're actually going to move him up there.
Waiting on orders.
We're going to keep him here just to be on the safe side, but we're going to keep him right there. Okay, so I do need some energy, so we're just going to kind of throw that back there. So I do want to start exploring this area more.
Roger that.
Okay, we're going to do just a quick exploration.
Okay, great. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Oops, we have a defensive tower there, if we can get there. Okay, so that's actually a pretty decent little spot for defense. I can throw something in there to make it safe. Okay, so we have this done. So now, soldiers. Well, we can actually start getting rangers, which is the first unit you're going to get. They're not as strong as the soldiers, but they have longer range. So that makes them...
Is everything okay?
Let's see, where's my attack range? Is 5 for them. We're at 6, so slightly longer range, but less damage, because these are only doing about 1 and 16. But of course, soldiers are more expensive. But there we go. We have our first ranger up there. So now we can again do a little bit more exploring of this colony. See kind of what we have around us. Oh, a shocking tower is a defensive tower. Oh, so there. Okay, so we've actually found another little pinch point in here.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
That goes around. Oh, nope, nope. You gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, gotcha.
I don't know if actually anything can get through there.
You
Excellent. Okay.
It could be worse.
So that is a good blocking area. So let's start our wild expansion now. Because we're in pretty good shape. We're going to start our expansion over here too. Because this is another, like I said, 2 small little areas that we can defend.
Arrows are ready.
Okay, so we have all of our rangers here. So I have most of my bases
You call that a plan? Gotcha.
covered.
Great.
So no zombies
You
should be
call
able to
that
creep
a
through.
plan? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
If I have all my units right in this area, this unit is defending here. That unit's there. We are just going to get one right in there just to be on the safe side. Okay. Good. Now that those towers are going up, like I said, we are just going to start our expansion and probably start to build our first defenses. So like I said, every time you play this game, it gives you different scenarios based on the layout of how everything is. So like I said, that makes it super interesting to play. It makes it not boring, though I will lie, some of the starting phase
Yeah.
is very similar. So you kind of always start in the same way. Okay. So we're making some good progress here. We can actually build some more fisherman huts. I think we're just a slightly out of range there. Oh, gold. Gold is probably the #1 thing I run out of the most, but we can actually explore a little more up here.
Roger that.
Oh, wow.
Are you sure?
Well, that's super nice right there. Like I said, there's not even anything up there.
Commander?
So we can wildly expand into that direction, because there's not anything that's going to block me from expanding. Okay, so we have plenty of food, decent amount of energy, gold, always running short. But I found a nice little place to build up here, so we are going to head in that direction. At the same time, like I said, we're still going to try to expand this, still short on money. So we're going to have to build a market at some point. That'll help us with our money situation. So down here you can also see day 19 is the next swarm will reach the colony at day 19. So a swarm is like your big attack. So throughout most of the day, as you get farther in the levels, you'll have small zombie pockets attacking you. Like these guys here, they will slowly move to your colony.
Whatever you say. As long as you pay.
Okay, so that's pretty good there. We're just going to let that go. And we're just going to continue to expand around here because we need to get some of that iron and stuff like that if we can. Not yet. We need more wood. Need more gold. In the beginning of this game. Okay, so we actually can build some more houses too. So that helps with our money. So that would be very nice to do. We have plenty of food. So we are just going to where we can, we're going to move him up into this area here. Probably put down our first defense. Because I want the shotgun man to just kind of be the only one who can defend in there. Makes it nice. I don't think I need a full wall for anything. Probably can just do with a single tower, and these guys can go out and explore. You were just kind of slowly whittling down this group of undead. Okay, so now that we have some money, like I said, we're still just going to build more houses and food when we have a chance. We can also build more sawmills. Let's see. We can definitely do it over here. That's a 9. 14, and there you go. That's a good one. Okay, so now we actually are making a little bit of money. Money's made from the houses. Okay.
Just tell me what to do.
And so now he actually has a little bit more range to discover stuff. So we are gonna again go out and do some major exploring here.
Roger that. Yeah.
Because I know my colony is safe at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So obviously we're checking to see like pinch points, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you sure? Gotcha. Whatever you say.
Okay.
As long
So that
as
gives
you
us a good range. It's very open. It is very open up there. That's not what I like. So we're actually going to do the same thing. Oh, see, this is a little harder over here. This is a much bigger area. I would love to have something shorter to defend. Because this is always going to be the name of the game. You don't want huge areas to defend. You just want to keep it as short and sweet as possible. Okay, so we're going to get rid of some zombies here. And that, like I said, this is much better than having to build a whole wall here. Building a lot of tinier walls. You go back that way. Is there anything up there? Nope, perfect. Yeah, because this is, like I said, this is a much easier defense than that over there. And that doesn't even need a defense. Okay. So I've kind of figured out the next pitch points for my colony. And that is what I'm pretty much going to try to race to build. So one there. Let's see if I can build one right here. And that will be able to get that. And then that should get most of that area. We might need to build one more kind of thing here. Perfect. So like I said, I have my second pinch point built there. And this is going to be kind of my third pinch point here. I'll be able to have two walls using that forest as a defense.
Attention. Building completed.
And perfect. Okay. Obviously the defense here is very simple too. So we can go ahead and we can, let's see, we need to build another tower though. So the big thing is always building defense in mass here. That is probably one of the biggest things that you need to do most of the time. Like a single line of defense is not really going to work for you. So you need to just kind of keep building back and building deep. Okay, or like I said, we're just going to do some investigation. Oops, we have a couple zombies here. We're just going to keep here to kill them. So we have some defense right here that we can put. Some defense there, but then like I said, this is just a very long wall that I really don't like, but I think that might be the best spot for it on this side. So we're going to build this close to here, kind of start expanding out. At the same time, we're going to build some rangers. Okay, so this is done. So let's see the gate. I think we'll put the gate right here. And then we're going to build a wall when I have enough wood and money. More gold. Always short on gold. We don't need all of them at the same time. Okay, first level defense. Do the same thing over here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Then we can throw some towers for extra defense. Now that we'll actually have a couple more rangers that we have available, we're going to throw one more up there just in case. And one more over here just in case. Okay. So at this moment, for where we are, this is a decent defense. For the level we're playing and everything like that, I like it. Like I said, we're going to recall our guys for the second. 3 of them. Where's the third ranger? This person can actually go hunting a little bit. See if there is anything else going on. So a couple zombies there. We're just going to have them connect up. Let's see this whole area. Ooh, okay, there's a couple over there. Decent little amount. So we are actually going to start our building of defense over here too. So that should be good for both towers. I don't know what happened to my ranger over there. I might have lost him. Or her. So let's get a couple more over there. Okay, so we can go ahead. We can get you in towers. So that's pretty well defended. I like it. Here's the same thing. We are going to build a little defense right here. tower. And then we can pretty much do the same thing, but this is actually even better defended here because it really doesn't need much of anything. And a tower.
A new task.
Okay.
Oh, here we
So
go.
let's hurry up and
again.
get someone else over here as we can
Bows
start
and arrows are
to,
ready.
like I said, build our defenses up. Let's see, right here. Oops, almost there with money.
Great.
Almost.
You are
Okay.
gonna pay me for this, right?
Like I said, you can see that they will send probing attacks. So during the day, when there's not a swarm, you'll pretty much get slight probing attacks on all your walls. Zombie hordes will be attracted to your colony. They'll come in, they'll go for it. So good level defenses are extremely important here. Because obviously any holes they find, they're going to get in. And once they get in, your game pretty much is over. So we're actually going to build a tower right there with that at the same point, just to kind of keep everything safe, even though we are going to expand this area. This is like part of our multi-level defense issue. Okay, so not enough wood. Wow, we are going through some wood. So let's build some more. We have, everything is now defended. So 10 there. Can't get in there, but probably missing something. Workers. Okay, where's a good spot to build some workers' camps? Probably can build some up here. Autosave. Oh, now you're short on food. You kind of see where this ends up going. A little bit of a... Oh, I have enough people now. Oh, now I don't have enough of this. Now I gotta work on enough of this. It's kind of how it goes. But we have, let's see, we're gonna just go ahead and just amp out some major food in these areas. Nope, we can probably do it down there. Oh, that is built. Okay, so we're just gonna throw a tower or two for the fence there. And then, like I said, we're gonna do the same wall right here. And this will pretty much enclose all of our colony in some kind of defense. So everyone is going to be in towers. So like I said, there's nothing, no problems here.
You are gonna pay me
Let's
for
just
this,
move
right?
him back.
Gotcha.
We're going to use some money here. So this is now defended. So nothing's getting through there. We're going to kind of look up here. Oops, you got a couple more zombies. That is another good pinch point there. So this, like I said, if I'm fortifying defenses,
Hope you're not wasting my time.
that is another good spot to do it.
Are you sure? Let me put an arrow in his head.
Oops, we got a much better zombie here. So we've only been dealing with these very decrepit zombies. This is
Gotcha. Whatever you say.
zombies that actually move pretty quick. We do have another second level of defense there if we need it. So what we were doing before is mostly the very slow, lazy zombies. These guys are a little bit quicker. So the infected, decrepit, weak and slow. They move very slow. They're really not much of a threat, but those fresh colonists,
Yeah.
infected young. Oh, that one is not so bad either. Okay. So those are all just kind of the weak ones. No big deal. Okay. So let's see. We got that defense. We have that defense. That's right. We need this final defensive wall here. First, we need to probably continue to expand out into this area. So we'll do that right there.
Units under attack.
Whoop. Oh, someone got under attack there. Ranger took a little damage. Like I said, they can get overwhelmed pretty quick. And we're staying for that first swarm to reach us by day 19. But I feel pretty good with our defenses at the moment. So we're actually going to build more of that. But we need to start working on our quarries here. So let's see here. That's steel. It's iron. Excuse me. I think we're going to build one right. Let's see. That's pure iron. That's stone. Let's see. I think we need stone. Well, actually, that might be iron. I don't know if we actually have any stone. Ooh, that could make life a lot more fun. Well, let's just start kind of building up some stuff here. Let's go here. Oh, that might be it down there. That might be what we need. Does that look like it could be more iron? Let's see here. That's all iron, iron, iron. So, I think actually those are stones, so I think we're in good shape. Because it's almost that time.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Yep. Alright, that's stone and iron, so let's go ahead. You can tell, and I should have done this before, I don't know, I was just having one of those days.
Soldiers are in trouble.
Whoop. Under attack again. Okay, but we're going to go ahead. Shoot. And like I said, there was a hole in my wall.
My bow and arrows are ready. This better be good.
And what happened? They got through.
Roger that.
So somehow, somewhere. And then the problem is when they get through, they just start infecting everybody. So what I did was I demolished everything to try to save my game. That's okay. We can rebuild it much quicker in a much better area.
So tired. Last night was
So there must be this. You must be able to go through this somehow.
okay.
Even though my characters don't want to do it,
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
there must be a way through it. So we're just gonna.
Building completed.
I'm not even sure. Like I said, I can't make it through it. So we need workers first. We are way behind on them because, like I said, I demolished everything. But we can go ahead. Like I said, this game is unforgiving. But like I said, we can easily recover from that. Early on the easy game, on the late game, you're gone. This game is already over. Okay, so now that we're completing all our tents, we're getting our population back.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
That might have actually worked out and given me much nicer stuff to do.
Building completed.
So I gotta repair that power. I
Attention.
don't know how they got through.
Attention. Building complete.
Like I said, I don't know. So we got another person. We get an advanced mail, which is nice, more energy, or we get more life for our units. This is gonna seem strange, but most of the time, if you guys are depending on life, something has gone wrong.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Oh,
Yes.
yep. Look at that.
Sure.
One little itty bitty passage.
Better be good.
That's it. That's all it takes. Like I said, that's all it would have taken. That would have been the end of my game right there. So I'm glad just a little guy went through it and not someone major. Okay, so what we were trying to build this defense here. That is what we've been trying to do. So we're just going to keep the wall close to here. Build that down. We're going to build a tower here.
You again.
You're going to go back into it.
Any infected around?
You're going to join my Ranger Corps of Defense at the moment.
Bow and arrows are ready.
Well, that shocking tower would be super nice to have repaired, but we need more energy. But right now, we're not worried about energy. We are worried about blocking this off. I can barely even see kind of where it's getting through. But we're just going to kind of build that right there.
Bow and arrows are ready.
And that will kind of serve as the defense there. We are going to, again, going to try to see.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
And he won't go through there, so that's good. Okay. So we found a hole in the wall. We took care of it.
Gotcha.
We should be in good shape, which is good because the main zombie apocalypse is going to be here in a couple days. It's going to be here in a couple hours. But our defenses are ready.
My bow and arrows are ready.
So I like it. We're pretty good shape. So we're going to use this chest. We're going to get our advanced mill. We're just going to build him. I want to build him somewhere safe. Because, you know, with that was scary. That almost got me. That almost ended my game right there. We're going to try to get a little energy back here. Okay, doesn't affect it are near the county from the north. So they're probably going to attack through this way here. So what we're going to do with our rangers, we're going to throw a couple in the tower.
Oh, more orders. A new task.
And what we're going to do is, like I said, defend en masse. We're going to build a second gate. And a second tower. We're going to see if they're going to make it through this way. If not, they're going to come through over here, and our rangers will run to defend it.
Yes, tell me.
So we're actually going to run this way. You can see they're up here. They're moving on down. I'm not sure which way they're going to move yet. So just in case, we're going to move down into this area and see kind of where they're going. Looks like they're tracking down that way.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Yeah, it looks like they're tracking through this corridor right here. Okay. Oh, that's the fun. We're going to get you up there. No more zombies coming through that little speck. Okay, we're going to get as many as we can in the towers. Yeah, they're going to come right through here. So all of a sudden, what you are going to see is a wave of zombies like you have not seen before. Still going to be a small wave because we are playing on the easiest level. Waiting. Here they come. So infected fresh, they come in quick, they come in hot. Any other zombies in the area will take it. Like I said, this is a pretty simple way because we are on an easy level. So there you go, guys. I think you've pretty much seen a good bit of this game. I hope you liked it. Like I said, I highly recommend it. I've wasted probably way too much of my life on it. So it is super fun. Like I said, every game is different. The campaign is great. I'll have the Steam link below. So if you liked it and you watched the whole video, thank you very much. If you like my channel and everything like that, please give a like and subscribe down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.